Hello. So, what I want to talk to you today is about a DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization, and why in the future it's going to replace corporations. So, first, let me give you an understanding of what a DAO is. Don't think of it as a corporation, but rather a constitution that programmatically, meaning rules set up in contracts via software, must follow. So, for example, a really simple one would be you could set up a DAO constitution that anytime Elon Musk sends out a tweet, everyone in that's part of it gets paid $1. Now, where does that dollar come from? Besides the point, right? That is just an example, and it's automated. So, where a DAO, I think, in my opinion, gets really, really interesting is what it can do that a corporation can't do to make the playing field more level. So right now, a corporation, the CEO, whoever, the executives, at any point can pull up their accounting and see how they're going to do and see by the end of the quarter. Now, the average shareholder, and a shareholder means they do own part of the business, cannot do that. Now, there's all these regulations around the SEC of when, insider trading and people can buy, but, there's ways to get around it. You have to have resources of policing it by the government. With a DAO, every transaction that happens within it, meaning a DA could be set up to have rules around how a business functions, can be tracked. So hypothetically, you could have all transactions, purchases, basically the P&L, profit and loss, be tracked by the DAO, and anyone, not even that's part of it, but anyone could actually look at that and at any day and time get a sense of what their profitability was. And so this would allow true transparency in the market, which is ultimately the goal of a free market, and would not allow people with more information to benefit from it. So that's, I think, why one of the most unique ways. The other way is I may own stock in a company, and sure, I might buy their products, but as part of a DAO, you can set up automated rules that help me be more engaged with it. It almost makes your shareholders, if you think about it that way, end users who are more invested or could help. So, for example, a common marketing tactic in search engine optimization is to get a backlink. And all that means is someone's referring a link to, they're linking to your website. It shows that you have authority in something, right? So, anyone who's a member of the DAO, I haven't gotten into how you become a member and all that, but I'll get there. Anyone who's a member and has their own website could give them a backlink, right? And what that does is that then enhances the authority of the main website, and maybe that gets more traffic, more sales, etc. So it's like putting all your shareholders together, all the members, to help build and create a better and better company. And when you have 100 people doing it, sure, that's okay. But what about when you have 10,000 or 100,000? You're all driving towards the same thing. And what's nice is automatically you could set up the DAO, again, the constitution, to automatically execute when anyone gives you a backlink. You get, a free shirt, $1, or whatever, people agree on. And then the last piece that I think is so interesting is right now you elect proxies who then vote and get on the board. With a DAO, any members can vote. So anyone can put up a policy. So maybe the policy is, hey, I think we should change our name to Schmagoogle. And everyone could then vote on that. And if it passes, the system, the software behind the DAO, will automatically change the name to Schmagoogle, for example. And so there's lots of different ways anyone can become a member. Oftentimes it's just buying into it. So buying a token, like an NFT, which you might have started seeing around, which has gotten really popular, NFT artwork. So this is just NFT, non-fungible token. It can't be reproduced, so it's unique, like a piece of paper that says I own a share. And that would give me access, and then depending how it's set up, that could be worth 1 vote. You could set it so earlier people who came in, theirs are worth more votes. But what's so nice is the DAO is really a constitution, and it can automate so many things, and ultimately give more transparency in how a corporation is run.